looking at the projects that are running projects which need funds, which I think the Modi government will be happy to do that, especially for Andhra Pradesh, which has a Polavaram project which has been pending for a long time. It's been an ongoing project. It needs a lot of money, and then they have a new capital which they need to build. Chandrababu Naidu is very, very keen that the center funds it, and
that's going to be interesting. N. Chandrababu Naidu wants a capital that at least rivals Singapore. So Amravati is being constructed. Do you think that is now going to be financed by the center?
I think you will get considerable amount of money from the center. There's no doubt about it, because his support to this government is very crucial. There's not any problem with additional funds, because this government has built up enough resources, and helping a friend is not going to hurt them too much.
Right. And also the fact that the Bharatiya Janata Party is looking and making some very concerted efforts to expand in the south. There's been a lot of speculation about whether Suresh Gopi, the only candidate of the Bharatiya Janata Party who won from the state of Kerala, and also Annamalai, who lost out in the state of Tamil Nadu. Do you think they could be inducted in the Council of Ministers?
No, I heard the name of L. Murugan from Tamil Nadu. It's not Annamalai. It is L. Murugan, who has, I think, functioned as a minister earlier. So his name was being mentioned. It is not Annamalai. He has lost the election, and probably they will ask him to continue to build a party in Tamil Nadu, which he has been doing for the last 5-6 years. It is very crucial for BJP to ensure that states like Tamil Nadu and Kerala also contribute the number of MPs that is required. See, Kerala has just had one MP this time, and Tamil Nadu, they were not able to open their account.
Right.
So it is very important that the party is built up from the bottom.
All right. Will be very interesting to see as to what, of course, happens, because there have been a lot of reports that say that the Tamil Nadu BJP president, K. Annamalai, could be inducted in the Council of Ministers, even though he ended up losing the election. We'll have to wait and watch as to what, of course, happens there. Remember, not every one of the Council of Ministers will be sworn in this ceremony that is currently underway in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Let's, in fact, listen in to what's, of course, happening there.
ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं संघ के राज्य मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा तथा मैं भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना किसी प्रकार के सभी प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं नित्यानंद राय ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जो विषय संघ के राज्य मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को तब के सिवाय जबकि ऐसे राज्य मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के सम्यक निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, मैं प्रत्यक्ष अथवा अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
All right, so this is the ceremony that is currently underway at this moment in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. And what's also very interesting and important to point out is that besides Indian politics, which the people of India, of course, love, there's also an India-Pakistan World Cup match that is currently underway. And that is something that people are going to be watching as well. So the people of India are watching two things pretty much simultaneously, where on the one hand, there is the swearing-in ceremony of Narendra Modi's cabinet for his third tenure, which looks like a combination of a lot of continuity and a lot of interesting change and accommodation that he has brought in. And we, of course, have to wait and watch as to who are the key figures who've been left out. And in that case, will they be, of course, inducted into the party's machinery?
से प्रतिज्ञान करती हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगी। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगी। मैं संघ के राज्य मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगी तथा मैं भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना सभी प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगी। मैं अनुप्रिया पटेल सत्यनिष्ठा से प्रतिज्ञान करती हूं कि जो विषय संघ के राज्य मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को तब के सिवाय जबकि ऐसे राज्य मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के सम्यक निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, मैं प्रत्यक्ष अथवा अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगी।
All right, so that was Anupriya Patel, the leader of a key alliance partner of the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of Uttar Pradesh. She has previously also worked in the Narendra Modi government as the Minister of State for Commerce and Industry between the years 2021 till 2024. And she, of course, is the president of the party called Apna Dal, which is a key partner of the Bharatiya Janata Party within the state of Uttar Pradesh.